नमस्कार दोस्तों, आज हम RMPSU B.ed थर्ड सेमेस्टर पेडागोजी ऑफ इंग्लिश 2025 का पेपर डिस्कस करेंगे। क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट, फ्रॉम नोन टू अननोन इज मैक्सिम। नेक्स्ट, फंक्शन ऑफ टीचिंग आर ऑल ऑफ द अबव। नेक्स्ट, द बेस्ट मेथड फॉर टीचिंग प्रोनाउंसिएशन इज उर्दू। नेक्स्ट, ए bilingual method used both mother tongue and English. Next, the textbook is English in the textbook in English is teaching tools. Next, the communicating approach fluency. Next, the mother tongue help in learning English by all of the above. Next, language acquisition means. Next, the skill first acquired by a child is listening. Next, language skills include listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Next, the the main aim of teaching at the primary level is all of the above. Next, Bloom has divided learning domain into three. Next, who said a single self? Lloyd Macaulay. Next, which of the following is not a characteristic of standardized test? Next, which development occurs through micro teaching skills? Co-founder of questioning method as Socrates. Next, from whole to part, maximum of teaching is based on Gestalt psychology. Next, achievement tests are both. Next, who is the father of maximum of teaching? Herbert Spencer. Next, profounder of micro teaching is Allen. Next, refers to whether a test measure what is aimed to measure. Validity. Next, in which of the following skill testing in which of the following skills testing of previous knowledge comes? Introduction skills. The full form of TLM is teaching learning material. Next, which method is used to teach word versus and which the help of learner's mother tongue? Grammar translation method. Next, mother tongue is not used in direct method. Classical method include both A and B. Next, a method of teaching involve are both. Next, the word curriculum is derived from the Latin word currere, which means to run. Next, types of reading is the both. Next, language skill is the all of the above. Next, the main function of a language is all of the above. Logical analysis include all of these. Next, who supported English education? Rajaram Mohan Rai. Next, the two main factors in a second language learning situations are the student and teacher. Next, a method is concerned with how to teach. Next, who said mother tongue is the basis of all work? Revon. Next, the language habit forming is all of the above. Next, in teaching of a language, the textbook is an important resource. Next, the Best time to learn a second language is early childhood. Next, the subjective skills are listening and reading. The Latin word lingua means tongue. Next, three language formula is related to Kothari Commission 1966. Next, LAC stand for language across the curriculum. Next, according to NCF 2005, the position of English language in India is global. Next, who introduced English as a medium of instruction in India? Lord Macaulay. Next, language is a powerful form of expression. Next, the main principles of language teaching is all of these. Next, English language is used in India as second language. Next, language is the both. Next, the English word language is derived from the Latin word lingua. Next, micro teaching completed in 36 minutes. Next, the method of teaching is based on the both. Next, while selecting teaching aids, teachers should consider all of these. Next, most effective teaching aids is direct experience. Next, the speaking skills and pronunciation is developed by tape recorder. Next, what is the duration of period in micro teaching? 5 to 10 minutes. Next, when did evaluation take place traditionally in a school? At the end of the year. Next, the essential elements of evaluation are all of these. Next, a good summative assessment should have which of the following qualities? Test the full year syllabus. Next, what considerations should be taken while setting a question paper? All of the above. Next, what type of item are included in objective type test in English? Both. Next, the purpose of remedial teaching is to teach again the language item not properly learned. Next, the domain Bloom taxonomy is all of these. Next, the deep understanding of paragraph is related to silent reading. Next, this is developed through poetry. Next, a method is concerned with how to teach. Next, which of the following cannot be essential features of holistic language learning? Oral. Next, which is the role of student in communicative language teaching? Speaker. Next, what is the base of grammar translation method? Textbook. Next, structural approach is also known as all of these. What is the primary goal of the inductive deductive method in teaching English? To encourage active student participation. Next, language science of sound is related to next a smart board mainly supports audiovisual. Next, A roll-up board is useful because it can be rolled and carried easily. Next, which board uses small cut-out picture that stick to its surface? Funnel board. Next, a good lesson plan is always flexible and adaptable. Next, the three major components of a lesson plan are objective teaching, learning, activities, evaluation. Next, a teacher checks student comprehension through. Next, evaluation is a lesson plan aimed to items are example of objective test. Next, detection test mainly evaluates listening and writing skills. Next, a test designed to measure linguistic capability for future success is a aptitude test. Next, which test measure how well learner have achieved the objective of a course. Achievement test. Next, CAL is computer assisted learning. Next, the most effective board for teaching is smart board. A visual aids. The prose is for knowledge while poetry is for pleasure. Next, the method of teaching spellings is all of these. Next, when writing on the blackboard, the teacher must stand forming an angle 45 degree with the blackboard. Next, lecture method is teacher centered. Next, which audiovisual aids is slide projector. Next, in a language lab, what is a drill? Next, which of the following is an example of interactive audiovisual aids? Computer. Next, language labs are especially beneficial for improving which language skills? History and speaking. Next, how many sections are there is language lab? 2. Next, which of the following are sections of language lab? All of the above. Next, which of the following is a part of activity aids language games? Next, inductive method proceeds from both B and C. Next, in audio lingual method, both B A. Which type of equipment will be most appropriate for learning language? Language lab. Thank you.